late in the game, in front of the members, there was a ball up, and I remember seeing Sam Mitchell with blood coming out of his nose, and I thought we're a better chance with you off the ground because he's an elite player, can do anything in that stage. He controls the game. He's sort of their general. So, pointed out to the umpire, look, we need to get this bloke off the ground.
Wow, this is interesting now, isn't it? Players will get a little breather. Not sure who this favours, Lee. Just a little stoppage.
Well, you've got one of your really good experienced players happen to come off, and then you've got to be able to get him back on. So it's a bit of a blow for Hawthorn.
So it worked out in our favour that we got to set up around that stoppage.
At the moment,
just watch the people barking instructions around the stoppage. You've got Sean Burgoyne doing that with Brad.
You know, I remember the passage of play. I think I was on the other side of the ground because there was a stoppage on one side, and I just worked back to the other side.
By Duncan, gave it to Podsy Adley, a little bit rusty. Podsy Adley holding the ball.
Obviously knew there wasn't much time, and so, you know, we're in trouble here, and all of a sudden, sort of Puopolo just kicked the ball in the air, and I thought it's going my way here.
That was ambitious. Mackie.
So we just got to sling it in the air. I've just got to get this going forward. I remember thinking, this is only a couple of seconds, surely. So I pretty much got it, and yeah, whacked it quickly around my body to Mitch. It sort of grubbed its way there.
Previously there was a stoppage, I think, and I think Sel got the ball to me, and I got it and looked up, and Seal tackled me. And I thought I'd cost us the game. I thought I was going to be holding the ball, so I was down for 1 second and then back up again, and off we went again, and then there was another stage of play, and Mac got the ball out, kicked it to me.
That was ambitious. Mackie down at 35 seconds finds Duncan.
And then I just saw the first target. I think it was Stevie, kicked it straight to Stevie.
At the time Mitch got the ball, I knew I probably had to take off into a bit of space and take a bit of a risk, and fortunately got the ball out to me. I knew there wasn't long left on the clock, so I just had to turn back inside and look for an option, and Sal was in a bit of space, so I tried to get it to him as quick as I could.
Has it got the carry? Arriving quickly but not in time was Saul.
You know, if it had been 0.2 of a second later, it probably would have been cut off, but Sal was good enough to mark it.
You know, I was thinking every time each one of them got the ball, the siren's going to go, the siren's going to go.
And you're just thinking about how can I get the football.
And I just remember at that stage when Stevie got it that the centre of the ground was wide open, and Jimmy and I both had a fair bit of space in front of us.
You know, it was a great game, and you know, as I said, you just felt like something big was going to happen.
Lucky enough that there was a contest in the middle of the ground that I could have a good run at, and went and took the mark, and I felt a Hawthorn player and Brad Sewell sort of fall over behind me. And one of those stages where you thought, I don't want to be caught with the ball in my hands at this stage, because you see it too many times that picture just get re-shown and over and over and over. So my first sort of initial sort of thinking from there is I see Scarlo about 20 metres out from goals, all by himself. I want to get it to you, but I'm going to get caught here. So my next one, I sort of lower the eyes, and I see Hawk, and he'd been on fire, the big fella. He just kicked a goal before that, had a great last quarter. Been kicking it ordinary all night, I had been, and I just put it lace out, and thank God that it hit him. Just happy to get the ball out of my hands.
Selwood looks up, kicks to Hawkins, and Hawkins is marked right on the 50.
When Hawk got it, I'm pretty sure he had Jimmy in the pocket or just on the half-forward flank there. I was screaming, kick it to Jimmy, or like, why isn't he kicking it to Jimmy?
He sort of turned and wanted to move it on pretty quick, and there was a few of us that got over to him and just said, Hawk, go back, nail it, you can do this.
Kicks to Hawkins, and Hawkins is marked right on the 50. He's kicked 5, down to 17 seconds. If he misses and kicks it behind, if he gets the distance, you would think it's all over.
I remember thinking a minute before that, I thought the game's over, we've lost. You know, the streak's ended, I suppose. Once I'd taken the mark, I wasn't thinking how long was left. I was looking for options, and Tommy Loddington came up and almost convinced me to pass it to Jimmy. He thought I probably should have.
Although he was about 55 metres out, and he'll probably say it's 80 metres out, I was confident he'd kick the ball. He'd kick a goal.
It could have gone either way. I was saying if he hits this right, we're sweet, because he'll get the distance.
I don't know, I felt that I could kick the distance, and I felt I was kicking well, so I went back, took my time, and had a shot.
He can go the distance.
Well, we want to freshen up here. This for the game then. Kick is on the way. Siren's gone. They've done it again. They've done it again, the Cats.
I was pretty quick to get to him, and it just sailed through. It was one of the best moments I've been involved in.
And then it just went back and just let one go from 55, and it hasn't deviated one bit. It's gone straight through the middle, and it was probably one of the best feelings.
When the siren went, I thought it was a little bit funny that he continued through his run-up.
I think that made it all the sweeter, knowing that the siren had gone and that it actually came off nicely. I suppose you can tell by my facial expressions that I was pretty excited.
I tried to pick him up. I mean, I got to him as soon as the ball was in the air because I knew it was through, and I thought I'll pick him up on my shoulders here, but then I realised I wasn't any chance of picking him up. He's about 140 kilos.
This for the game then. Kick is on the way. Siren's gone.
The ball had carried about 20 metres in the air, and then I knew it was in, and I was thinking, I've kicked a goal after the siren. How good's this? As I reckon I've had, I'm going to say 1,000 shots after the siren in my backyard. Geelong are down by 5 points, and I need this one to win. And I reckon I kick it about 20% there. So I suppose I just couldn't believe it had actually happened.
And with that, the rest is history.